Alright, so in this video I wanted to go over the dividend income received for the month of December. Alright, so the first one here, or actually the last one for December here, December 27th, is $75 Canadian from Vornado Realty Trust. So this one is a special dividend and it's once a year, so it's not every 3 months. I think it comes out to a yield of about, I think 4%, not more than that. I still own the stock because the stock is up more than 100%. I bought it at $13 and at some point it was trading over $31. Now it's back down to $27. So there's a lot of capital appreciation on the stock itself. Dividend is not so great, but eventually I think it'll start paying dividends regularly and the yield will be pretty good. Otherwise, I got this special dividend here. Next, I have 3M here. I got a dividend of $60 Canadian. I actually just sold this position, but I will be buying back if it drops below $100. So that's $60 from 3M. Next, I've got HMAX. This one paid $13.96. This one is a monthly dividend. Next, I've got Inbridge, paid $20.41 in my TFSA. Then I've got Canadian Utilities, paid $29 in my TFSA. And then I've got Plaza Retail in my RESP, 19 cents. I think I have very little shares. And then I've got Northwest Healthcare. This one in my RESP paid $4.32. Then I've got Firm Capital. This one paid $4.68 in my RESP. I think I sold this one as well. I don't think I have this anymore. Then I've got BMO covered call, ZWK, I believe is the ticker. This one paid 15 cents in my RESP. Next, I've got Realty Income, ticker O. This one paid $13 Canadian in my RRSP. Then I've got the Tesla Purpose shares. This one paid $20 in my RSP. I've got JEPI here. This one paid $10.47 Canadian in my RSP. And then I've got the rest in my TFSA and margin. So in my TFSA, more Plaza Retail, $7. Northwest Healthcare as well, $12. Firm Capital, this one I sold as well in my TFSA, so I no longer have it. But for December, I got paid $5.76. Firm Capital again, or did I just go over this again? So First Capital Real Estate, FCR. This one's FCR. This one's $5.76. And then Firm Capital Mortgage, this one's FC.TO. This one was $7.80. So I still have this one. I got rid of this one though. I've got Allied Properties as well, paid me $22.50. I actually have a covered call on this one that I'm deep in the money, but I ended up rolling to June just to keep holding on to the shares and get the dividends. Next, I've got this one here from Quadravest. It's a preferred share, so there's no capital appreciation, but it pays about 8% yield. So for December, got $6.67. Now I did add 100 shares to this, so I should have about $13 next month for January. Next, I've got Purpose High Interest Savings Fund. So this is a cash ETF. This one paid me $21.59 on 100 shares. I've got BMO covered call here, which is ZWK. This one paid me $8.70 in my TFSA. Then I've got CI High Interest Savings ETF. So this is another cash ETF. This one paid me $36.54. I had 200 shares. Then I've got Purpose High Interest Savings Fund here, 200 shares as well. This one paid me $43.18. So these are in my margin account. And then finally, I've got this one should be HISA, High Interest Savings Account Fund. It's another cash ETF, 100 shares. I got $21.69 for this one. So the total dividend for the month of December is was $446 Canadian. Now this is just from Questrade. I do have 2 positions in my Interactive Brokers account. Now all I have in that account with Interactive Brokers is a few shares of CIBC, but they didn't pay anything that in December. And I've got CSAV. So that one should have paid about probably around maybe $20. Probably would have received around $20. So for the month of December, would have been around $460 in dividends. So obviously this is not the same amount every month. Every month will be different, but the average, right now my average is about $700. It depends. Sometimes I sell something, sometimes I buy something, and I still plan on buying more things. I'm just waiting for prices to drop. I think my current positions, I've bought them at decent prices and things have gone up. So I don't feel like buying again right now. I'd rather wait for things to drop if they do drop. Otherwise, I'll look for something else. And I might just buy some cash ETFs that pay about 5% yield per year. So yeah, so that was my monthly income or dividends received for the month of December. Hopefully I can keep increasing that amount and stay consistent. So if you want to open a brokerage account to start investing in the stock market and buying dividend stocks, you could open one with Questrade. I've got a referral link in the description below the video. I've got a referral link for Interactive Brokers as well, and Wealthsimple Trade. Now to summarize all three quickly, Questrade is probably going to be the easiest platform to use, but it doesn't have the best commission structure. Interactive Brokers will be the most professional platform and the cheapest in commissions, but not the easiest to use, not the most user-friendly. And then you've got Wealthsimple Trade, which is free to buy, but it lacks certain features.